What if getting fired from your job or released from your offer was actually the best thing that could happen to you and would actually create the space for more income with less resistance, less friction, less frustration? One of my friends here recently just got fired from an offer that she was on, and within an hour or two, hopped on a sales call with a different offer and had the best call of her career. Ended up closing the deal and said that felt like it was the first time in a long time that she actually felt like herself on a call. So I wanted to kind of walk you through what happened leading up to this because it's a perfect example of what can shift when you do this work. So a few months back, she's on a few different offers, and most of them are really aligned with who she is and feel really good. But there was one offer that it was easy to be on, but something happened with the company that was a little bit out of integrity, and her gut was saying that it wasn't a good fit and that she should leave. Well, instead of listening to that voice, she ended up staying. And we've all been in situations like this where it can be a lot easier for us to stay in an unhealthy situation because it's familiar versus making the choice to do something different and move into the unknown, which can be pretty scary for some people. Now, fast forward to a couple days ago, we ended up doing some deeper work around this, and we uncovered this program that was wired into her at around age 7. And it was built to keep connection by any means possible. Her system learned that disconnection, rejection, feeling disconnected from somebody or something was dangerous and was a threat. And in order to avoid that pain, this program has kept her priority at maintaining connection no matter what. Now, this is the shadow rep popping up, and it was showing up on her sales calls as well. Anytime that she needed to push back to a prospect or handle objections in a certain way or talk about her or her offer, she felt that pang of potential rejection, and it caused her to soften and disconnect from herself and what she needed to do in that moment. And it ended up costing her a lot of income. There's a lot of calls that should have closed that ended up not moving forward. So we identified the program, and then we rewired it. And we installed an identity that is much more in alignment with who she actually is and how she wants to show up on these sales calls and in life in general. By doing that, we created space inside of her for new possibilities to emerge. And then 2 days later, this offer that was not a good fit ends up falling away. The thing that this pattern of hers had been clinging on to out of a fear of disconnection drops off, and within an hour or two after that, she hops on a call with a more aligned offer and closes the deal. And not only did she close the deal, but the conversation actually energized her. She didn't have to deal with the resistance that this program had been creating call after call after call. The first time she actually felt like herself on a call. Like, this is how sales is supposed to be. And unfortunately, most sales training doesn't talk about this. They give you a lot of the external things, the questions, the scripts, the frameworks, but they don't touch the foundation, the thing that's actually running things. This is why exposing your shadow rep and rewiring things is so important, because no matter how much money you spend on training, no matter how many coaches you hire, nothing's going to work like it should until the operating system is updated. So if you're curious about what patterns are running underneath the surface for you, I built a free tool to help you get started. It'll just take you a couple minutes. You'll be able to see the patterns that are running and how they're showing up in your calls specifically. You can also identify what your unique sales blueprint is, the energetic blueprint that you have, so that way you can have more permission to step into your gifts and navigate these sales calls with a lot more ease. These programs don't have to be there. They don't have to cause resistance. They just need to be exposed and then rewired. Check it out. Let me know in the comments what you think. If you need any help, I'm here. Peace.